Thank you, ma'am, for your insightful words, and thanks for your unwavering support in developing our institution and in empowering women. Thank you. So, what better way to celebrate women than through the beauty of words? Up next, we have a heartfelt tribute poem dedicated to the strength, love, and resilience of women everywhere. May I now invite Manjula from Department of Computer Science and Business System to deliver her poetic expression.
உனக்குள் என்ன தயக்கம், உன் மனதில் என்ன மயக்கம்? இந்த மயக்கம் தயக்கம் இரண்டையும் நீக்கு, உலகம் உன்னை வியக்கும். கிளியென்பார் நீ பிறந்தால், தலை வலியென்பார் நீ வளர்ந்தால், இந்த மனிதரை தூக்கி தீயில் வை, நீ அடிமை என்பதை மறந்தால். அடங்கி வாழ்ந்ததும் போதும், வீட்டில் அடைந்து கிடந்ததும் போதும், நீ துணிந்தால் எதிரில் நிற்க உலகில் இல்லை ஏதும். கண்ணால் வரை ஒரு கோடு, அதில் விண்ணை வளைத்து போடு. உன் நெற்றிப் பொட்டில் நிலவை ஏந்தி பெண்ணின் சுதந்திரம் பாடு. விதியை நம்பும் நிலையை மாற்றி மதியை செய்யும் சலவை நீ. அறிவும் துணிவும் இரண்டும் சேர்ந்த ஆதாம் ஏவாள் கலவை நீ. அடிமை சிறையை உடைத்து தடையை பொடிப்படச் செய்வாய் இடித்து. இனி செயற்கை கோளில் பயணம் செய், நீ புதிய உலகினை படைத்து. பெண்ணே உன்னால் முடியும், உலகம் உன்னால் பெருமை அடையும். நீ இமைகளை திறந்தால் இரவில் கூட சூரியன் வந்து விடியும். பிறப்பை தந்ததும் நீதான், காதல் சிறப்பை தந்ததும் நீதான். அன்று கருப்பை வழியே காற்றை அனுப்பி மூச்சை தந்ததும் நீதான். வாழ்க்கையில் பல தடைகளை தகர்த்தெறிந்துவிட்டு சாதித்த அனைத்து பெண்களுக்கும் இக்கவிதை சமர்ப்பணம். இங்கு வீற்றிருக்கும் அனைத்து பெண்மணிகளுக்கும் எனது நெஞ்சார்ந்த மகளிர் தின நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you, Manjula. That was a truly tribute to the all incredible women around us. Thank you. So, and now it is my absolute pleasure to introduce our first guest speaker for the day, Ms. Sumithra, a remarkable digital creator and an advocate for women empowerment. Ms. Sumithra is a passionate digital creator committed to empowering women through inspiring content, insightful storytelling, and impactful initiatives. With a strong dedication to promoting gender equality, she utilizes her platform to amplify the voices of women, share success stories, and provide valuable resources that support women in overcoming barriers in both personal and professional spheres. Through her engaging videos, thought-provoking articles, and interactive discussions, Ms. Sumithra creates a nurturing and supportive community where women are encouraged to embrace their inner strength, build confidence, and achieve independence. Her work covers a wide range of topics, including career advancement, financial literacy, mental health, self-care, and personal growth. By addressing these crucial aspects, she ensures that every woman feels seen, heard, and empowered to thrive. It's my pleasure to welcome Ms. Sriram, a true advocate for women's empowerment, whose efforts continue to inspire and uplift countless women. So before we hear from her, we would like to honor her with a memento as a token of gratitude. I request our chairperson, Dr. Mr. Thangam Meghanathan, to do the honors. I request Dr. Apurva Harishankar to join this.
Thank you for the warm introduction. We heard a wonderful address by your esteemed principal, Dr. P.K. Nagarajan, and chairperson, Dr. Thangam Meghanathan, and such a lovely tribute poem for women. And all this has been a very inspiring start to the day, and it's actually given me goosebumps. So, first of all, I would like to thank the management of RIT for giving me this opportunity to speak on this dais. I feel very privileged and honored to be among you all today. And a happy Women's Day in advance to all my dear women here. Standing here in an engineering college is such a big thing for me. especially because I come from a background that believes education is the least important for girls. My parents wanted me to get married soon after 12th. I had to fight with them even for a basic degree. They refused to send me to tuitions or to engineering coaching. I always dreamed of studying in an engineering college, but they didn't let me do it. Many of my friends who got lower marks than me got into engineering, and I had to settle for a BSc. But even before I completed my graduation, before I finished my college, I was in my third year and I got selected in a bank. Around 1 lakh people had applied for the job. Around 60,000 of us actually wrote the exam. 138 students were called for an interview, and out of that, the top 22 were selected for the bank, and I was one of them. Thank you. I was so surprised because I thought I didn't look nice and they'll reject me. I have a flat nose, I have a big forehead. Why would they select me, I thought. But so I was so surprised. I was not aware that we are not just our body. We are our brain, we are our mind, we are our character, we are our thoughts, we are our talents. So if any of you have self-doubt here, remember this. You're beautiful, you're special because you're you, you're unique, and no one else is like you. So you're all absolutely gorgeous. Soon I had to quit my job to take care of my family. But being a homemaker is not easy at all. There was a point in my life when I had become emotionally exhausted. I struggled to do even my simple day-to-day work. My whole world was within the four walls of my house, my kitchen, and I hardly went out. Till then, I wasn't on any social media, and opening my Instagram page was a game changer for me. I still remember scolding my daughter. If she posted anything on social media, I would get so scared because there's no safety out there. But then, when I got into media, I understood there are a lot of good things also in it, and it's up to us to use it correctly. So finally, in my mid-40s, I decided to restart my life. My daughter opened an account for me on Instagram to sing my favorite movie songs. I love singing cinema songs, but when I was a little girl, there was heavy restriction in my family. They found it so shameful, especially those romantic songs. I was never allowed to sing. So singing those songs finally that's how my page started, to sing my favorite movie songs. And slowly I started scrolling reels, and then I learned about trends and how people are using them. I made reels about being a homemaker because that's all that I knew that time. But the response was amazing. One of my reels went viral with over 3 million views, and many big pages reposted it. Even our actress Samantha, she had storied it on her page. For me, it felt so big and so good to be recognized, and I loved reading the comments. My followers started increasing rapidly, and my consecutive reels also went viral with over 1 million views. That was so encouraging, and I started creating reels on patriarchy, mental abuse, mental health, child abuse, women's issues, and taboo topics. These were also received very well, and soon my DMs were overflowing. Women resonated deeply with me and felt very safe to share their stories with me. We say we are very progressive as a society, but it's really sad that even today, so many women are struggling to find their identity. Only when I heard those thousands of stories, I understood that we still have a long way to go. We have to keep talking about this till every woman is free. So, for a girl that was denied engineering and subsequently lost her sense of self-worth, this is like a dream come true for me. I've stepped into an engineering college as the chief guest. What more could I ask for? So, to those of you who think that you're not worthy of having your dreams fulfilled, here is the message for you. You're not asking for too much. You have that dream for a purpose, and the universe will help you make it happen. For sure. So, why did I share my story here? Because I wanted to share some of the lessons I've learned from my personal journey. The first thing is, financial independence for women is very important. Money speaks everywhere, and it's difficult to gain respect or power without money, without our own money. So focus on your studies. You should aim for master's degree and upskill yourself. So it's really nice to see so many girls here. Remember, your contribution to society is very, very huge. You will all be laying the foundation to bring gender equality into workspace and into every walk of life. Education gives you the confidence and power to make good decisions and stand up for your rights. Now, after I started creating reels, many big and small brands are paying me for endorsing their products on my page. Many women entrepreneurs are getting in touch with me. They talk to me about their challenges, their achievements, and I feel very good to support them. They also feel good to have my support. And I'm enjoying my work, and I have my own money now. That's the most liberating thing, trust me. The second one is, this is an unpopular opinion, but parents are not God. They are humans. They have their struggles, they have their traumas. Not every girl here goes back home to loving parents. Parents can be abusive too. I get a lot of DMs from children who are going through abuse in their own homes. They don't have an escape route. They don't know how to handle it. They struggle every day with their mental health. So please be kind to everyone because we don't know what the other person is going through. As a mental health advocate, I'll tell you one thing. Not everyone is expressive or vocal about their struggles. They may be depressed, but they'll be smiling outside. They'll be high achievers, but they'll be going through something very tough in the background, which no one understands. So let's be kind to everyone around us. Let's be empathetic. That's the least we can do for people around us, for our near and dear ones. Also, parents may not always be up to date with current trends. Life is beyond your parents' instructions or dreams. They lived their life, and we are here to live our lives. So don't give the control of your life to anyone. Your life is absolutely in your hands. Of course, parents are very important. I'm a parent too. We could value their input, but the final decision should always be ours. Because later, if we do what they say and we don't fit in or we don't like it, at that point of time, they may become helpless and we'll be the losers. So saying no and setting boundaries with abusive parents is very healthy. Do what's right for you. The third one that I wanted to say is about relationships. Some of you might be going through a tough phase in relationships. This applies to both men and women. So some of you might be experiencing heartbreak, which feels like a near-death experience. It would be helpful to learn about attachment styles and navigate relationships in a healthy way. Conflicts are good for understanding each other, but if conflicts happen all the time, it's best to give a proper closure and move on. Also, do not adjust in an abusive relationship. Abuse can be both physical or emotional. Learn about narcissistic people. They are very dangerous and they do exist. They drain our energy. We may be spending years circling around them without knowing how to exit. Reflect on why you love them and see them clearly for who they are. Children who had abusive parents often end up tolerating disrespect in relationships. A relationship should be your safe space, so do not settle for anything less. Know your worth and learn when to quit. That's very important. Mutual respect in relationships is very important. You don't have to spend a lifetime with the wrong person. You deserve the best. And remember, the person who keeps hurting you every day is definitely not the love of your life. You're precious and you deserve a loving, supporting, and caring partner. The fourth one about consent. Consent is very, very important. Do not feel bad to set boundaries. Boundaries are very healthy. No one can force us to do anything that we are not okay with. I'm talking about both physical and emotional. If someone tries to shame you or blackmails you with your pictures or anything, I urge you to stay strong. Nothing is as shameful as it is projected to be. We all have the same body parts. None of us are going to judge you for something that you went through. And even if someone judges you, do not let it affect you. You're much more than your body, I promise. So do not fear anything and do not give in to abusive situations. Find a safe person to share it with and do everything to come out of the situation. The fifth one, that's something that we missed in our generation. Do something that you love every day. Women are taught not to prioritize themselves. We struggle to put ourselves first. Expressing ourselves is seen as a bad thing. Saying no was never allowed. We learned to silence and suppress ourselves. But you're all the future of womanhood. You have the potential and opportunities to achieve great things in life. You can show future generations how much women are capable of and how much we can achieve. You have so much power in you. Don't have any inhibitions. You're worth it. And you should all be so proud of yourselves for coming this far. Whatever you're doing in your life right now, be proud and happy about it. Because a few decades ago, this was not even possible for women. So I'm also very eager to hear what our other guest, Anita, has to say. I wish I played sports when I was young. I used to go running and I also played shuttlecock. But then after I started menstruating, I stopped playing completely. My growing body was not accommodative and I used to feel pain while jumping or running, in my chest. So I completely stopped and gave up. Even at school during PT periods, I used to just sit and study and we used to chat or something and we used to while away time. I never went for sports. I wonder why I didn't push myself a little more harder. This realization has dawned upon me so late in my mid-40s and then I felt like playing again. But I wasn't sure if my body could handle it. Now in my 40s, I started my fitness journey. I do yoga, I do weight training, I do cardio, walking, and other workouts, and I work out every single day. But I encourage all of you to take up at least one sports activity that will keep your hormones and your mental health very happy. And I'm so happy to be sharing the stage with such wonderful people like you all. And to all my dear students here, I'm so happy that you got the opportunity to study in such a wonderful college like this, where 50% of the students are women, and where women students are given great opportunities in career growth. The fact that your college has arranged a Women's Day event like this is itself a very thoughtful thing. So with this, I once again thank the management for this chance to share my heart with you all. It was a pleasure connecting with you, and I look forward to a long-term association with you all. Thank you, and I love you all. Just for my memories, can I have a selfie with you all? Someone has my mobile here.